Good morning, student. Today we learn about the ionic equilibria from 12th standard. See what is meant by the pH. pH is nothing but negative logarithm of base 10 to the concentration of H plus ion. Again see what is meant by the pH. pH is nothing but negative logarithm of base 10 to the H plus ion concentration. Then what is meant by the pOH? pOH is nothing but negative logarithm of the concentration of OH minus ions to the base 10. pOH is the negative logarithm of concentration of OH minus ions to the base 10. Then what is the relation between pH and pOH? Here the pH plus pOH is equal to 40. pH plus pOH is equal to 40. Once again see here, pH is negative logarithm of the concentration of H plus ion to the base 10. pOH is the negative logarithm of concentration of OH minus ions to the base 10. And the relation between pH and pOH is nothing but the pH plus pOH is equal to 14. Now we will see here Ka, Kb. What is meant by the Ka? Ka is nothing but the constant for dissociation constant for the weak acid. Suppose we will consider here HA is a weak acid. HA is a weak acid. At equilibrium it dissociates as here H plus plus A minus. HA after dissociation it dissociates as H plus plus A minus. Again here when you will apply here law of mass action, you can write here Ka is equal to concentration of H plus ions to the concentration of A minus divided by concentration of HA. Again see here Ka is nothing but the dissociation constant for the weak acid, and here weak acid is represented by the HA. At equilibrium here weak acid dissociates as a H plus plus A minus. Ka is equal to concentration of H plus into concentration of A minus divided by concentration of HA. Again we will see the weak base BOH. Weak base BOH, and HA is nothing but the weak acid. Weak base at equilibrium at aqueous media dissociates as B plus plus OH minus. B plus plus OH minus. Here apply the law of mass action and you can write Kb, dissociation constant for the weak base, is equal to the concentration of B plus into concentration of OH minus divided by concentration of BOH. That means the product of product divided by here the reactant. That means Kb is equal to concentration of B plus plus concentration of OH minus divided by concentration of BOH. Once again see here the weak acid is represented by the HA. It dissociates at equilibrium as a H plus plus A minus. Here apply the law of mass action. Ka is equal to concentration of H plus into concentration of A minus divided by concentration of HA. Again here BOH is considered as a weak base. Here at equilibrium in aqueous media it dissociates as a B plus plus OH minus. Again here apply the law of mass action and you can write here Kb. Kb is a dissociation constant for the weak base, which is represented as Kb is equal to concentration of B plus into concentration of OH minus divided by concentration of BOH. Now we will see the ionic product for the water. Ionic product for the water. It is represented by the Kw. Ionic product for water. It is represented by the Kw. How the ionic product of water is calculated? You know that the pH is nothing but the negative logarithm of concentration of H plus ions to the base 10. Again here, what is meant by the pOH? pOH is nothing but negative logarithm of concentration of OH minus ions to the base 10. Again here, you will calculate the ionic product of the water like this. Here water H2O, 2 molecules dissociates as here at equilibrium H3O plus here OH minus. See here, Kw is calculated by considering the dissociation of water. When 2 molecules of the water dissociates, it produces H3O plus OH minus ions. Again here apply law of mass action. K is equal to concentration of H3O plus into concentration of OH minus divided by concentration of H2O square. Again here you can consider the concentration of H2O square is one of the constant K dash. Put the value of H2O square as a K dash in this equation, you will get K into K dash, which is equal to H3O plus into concentration of OH minus. K into K dash is mainly represented by the Kw, that is nothing but the ionic product of water, which is equal to H3O plus into concentration of OH minus. So you can consider here Kw is equal to here concentration of H3O plus into concentration of OH minus ions. Again see here, the ionic product for the water is mainly represented by the Kw. How it is calculated? See here, the dissociation of the water takes place in such a way that it produces H3O plus OH minus. Apply the law of mass action to this equation. You can rewrite here K is equal to concentration of H3O plus oil, concentration of OH minus divided by concentration of H2O into concentration of H2O. Again you know that the concentration of H2O square is one of the constant K dash. Put the value of here K dash in this equation. You can write here K into K dash is equal to concentration of H3O plus into concentration of OH minus. K and K dash is mainly considered as a Kw, and Kw is equal to concentration of H3O plus into concentration of OH minus. Now we will see what is the relation between pH and pOH. pH plus pOH is mainly considered as a 14. pH plus pOH. See here, pH plus pOH is equal to 14. We know that the Kw here, Kw ionic product of water is nothing but the concentration of H plus ions into concentration of OH minus ion, which is equal to 1 into 10 raised to minus 14. See here, concentration of H plus ions into concentration of OH minus ions is equal to 1 into 10 raised to minus 14. We will consider this equation here. Take the logarithm on both sides. You can write here log of concentration of H plus ions to the base 10. Here multiplication, so take the addition plus into logarithm of concentration of OH minus ions to the base 10, which is equal to log of 1 plus minus 14 into log of 10. Minus 14 into log of 10. See here, log of 1 is mainly considered as a 0 plus minus 14 into log of 10 is a 1. So it is considered as a minus 14. Again see here, the reverse the sign here. What? The logarithm of concentration of EH plus ions to the base 10 plus here logarithm of concentration of OH minus ions to the base is equal to 14. Is equal to 14. Again change the sign or reverse the sign here, or multiplying by negative sign you can write here logarithm of concentration of EH plus ions to the base 10 minus here logarithm of the concentration of OH minus ions to the base 10 is equal to minus into minus 14, which is considered as a 14. You know that negative logarithm of concentration of EH plus ions is considered as a pH, and negative logarithm of concentration of OH minus ion is considered as a POH, which is considered as a 14. So pH plus POH is equal to 14. Again see here how you will derive the pH plus POH is equal to 14. First consider the ionic product of water. How it is considered here? You know that Kw is equal to concentration of pH plus into concentration of OH minus, which is equal to 1 into 10 raised to minus 14. Again up here take the logarithm to this equation, log of concentration of pH plus ions to the base 10. Here multiplication, so addition. So logarithm of concentration of OH minus to the base 10, which is equal to log of 1 plus here minus 14 into log of 10. Log of 1 is mainly considered as a 0, log of 10 is considered as a 1, minus 14 into 1 is considered as a minus 14. So you can rewrite this equation, log of concentration of H plus to the base 10 plus log of concentration of OH minus to the base 10 is equal to minus 14. Again changing the sign, negative logarithm of concentration of H plus ions to the base 10. Here plus is replaced by the negative sign, so negative logarithm of OH minus ions to the base 10 is equal to here minus into minus 14, so minus minus is considered as a plus, so here plus 14. Again by definition pH is nothing but the negative logarithm of concentration of H plus ions to the base 10, so pH. Again negative logarithm of concentration of OH minus ions is nothing but the POH, so pH plus POH is considered as a 14. So mainly we will see here K dissociation constant for the weak acid, Kb dissociation constant for the weak base, and Kw that is nothing but the ionic product for the water. In the last lecture we had seen the Oswald dilution law, Kb for the weak electrolytes such as a weak acid and weak base. Now we will see the some problems which are based on Ka, Kb and alpha degree of dissociation as well as Kw. We will see here first problem. See here a weak electrolyte such as monobasic acid is 0.05% dissociated in 0.02 molar solution. Calculate dissociation constant of the acid. Calculate dissociation constant for acid. for acid. See once again, weak electrolyte monobasic acid is 0.05% dissociated in 0.02 molar solution. Calculate dissociation constant. Here the given values, which values are given here? Given data, you can write here like this: 0.05% dissociated. That means here the value of alpha degree of dissociation is given by the 0.05%. And second one, that is nothing but the concentration C is equal to 0.02 molar. Then here Ka, that is dissociation constant for acid, you have to calculate here. So what is the formula? Ka is equal to alpha square C. Ka is equal to alpha square C. Once again, alpha is a degree of dissociation and C is a constant. So you should calculate here Ka is equal to alpha square C. Again here, alpha is considered as a percent dissociation. Percent dissociation divided by 100. So here 0.05 divided by 100. So here value is considered as a 5 into 10 raised to minus 4. 5 into 10 raised to minus 4. See, 0.05 means 5 into 10 raised to minus 2, and here 10 raised to 2. 10 raised to 2 is considered above as a numerator. You can consider here 5 into 10 raised to minus 4. So put the value of alpha here. Here 5 into 10 raised to minus 4 into value of the concentration 0.02. So again here 5 square is mainly considered as a 25 into 2 4s are 8. So 10 raised to minus 8 into 2 into 10 raised to minus 2. Again here you can consider 25 2s are 50. So 50 into base are same. So do addition here 10 raised to minus 8 plus minus 2, that is 10 raised to minus 10. 10 raised to minus 10. This can be written as 5 into 10 raised to minus 9. 5 into 10 raised to minus 9. So here the dissociation constant for the weak monobasic acid is 5 into 10 raised to minus 9. Once again see here, in this example here given values are alpha. Alpha is nothing but 0.05%. Concentration C is a 0.02 molar, and here K you have to calculate here. So again you know that formula, alpha is equal to percent dissociation divided by 100. So percent dissociation is a 0.05 and you divide by 100. So value is obtained here 5 into 10 raised to minus 4. Again see here K is equal to alpha square C. Put the value of the alpha and concentration C. So 5 into 10 raised to minus 4 square into 0.0. Square of 5 is 25. 10 raised to minus 4 into 2, that is 10 raised to minus 8 into 2 into 10 raised to minus 2. These values 50 into 10 raised to minus 10, which is equal to 5 into 10 raised to minus 9. Is it clear? Then we will see the next example. The dissociation constant constant of ammonium hydroxide. Dissociation constant for the ammonium hydroxide is 1.8 into 10 raised to minus 5. 1.8 into 10 raised to minus 5. Calculate the degree of, calculate its degree of dissociation, degree of dissociation in 0.01 molar, 0.01 molar solution. Again here the dissociation constant, that means an ammonium hydroxide is a weak base, so it is represented by the Kb, which is equal to 1.8 into 10 raised to minus 5, and here given concentration, that is 0.01 molar. Again here you know that formula, Kb is equal to alpha square C, Kb is equal to alpha square C. Here you have to calculate the value of alpha, so alpha is equal to, you can, alpha square is equal to Kb divided by C, which is written as take the square root of alpha square, that is alpha, which is equal to square root of Kb divided by C. You know that the value of Kb, that is here 1.8 into 10 raised to minus 5 divided by 0.01 mole, 0.1. Again here square root of 1.8 into, here 1 into 10 raised to minus 2, so it is written in above, so you will get in this case 10 raised to minus 3. Again here when you are considering this value like this, square root of 18 into 10 raised to minus 2, then square root of 18 is written like that, 4.242 into 10 raised to minus 2, and this is the value for the alpha degree of dissociation for the weak base such as the ammonium hydroxide. This can be written like this here, 0.04242. Again here in this example the value of Kb is given as a 1.8 into 10 raised to minus 5, then concentration is given as a 0.01 molar. Again here you have to calculate the value of alpha degree of dissociation. You know that formula, Kb is equal to alpha square C, Kb is equal to alpha square C, alpha square is equal to Kb by C. Take this square root, alpha is equal to square root of Kb by C. Put the value of Kb and C, 1.8 into 10 raised to minus 5 divided by 0.01. 0.01 is nothing but 1 into 10 raised to minus 2. When you are considering at the numerator, minus 5 plus 2, that is 10 raised to minus 3. So this can be written as square root of 1.8 into 10 raised to minus 3. Again here, when here 18 into 10 raised to minus 4, it is written taking square root of 10 raised to minus 4, that is 10 raised to minus 2. Again square root of 18, that is nothing but 4.242. By see in the logarithm table you will get this value into 10 raised to minus 2, and the value is written as 0.04242, 0.04242. Again we will see the next example. Calculate here concentration of H3O plus in 0.1 mole per dm cube solution in 0.1 mole per dm cube solution of acetic acid, here given Ka of acetic acid CH3COOH is equal to 1.8 into 10 raised to minus 5. See here, calculate the concentration of H3O plus in 0.1 mole per dm cube solution of acetic acid. Given Ka, dissociation constant for the weak acid acetic acid is 1.8 into 10 raised to minus 5. See here, let alpha is a degree of dissociation. Alpha is a degree of dissociation. Alpha is a degree of dissociation. Then concentrations of various species involved in equilibrium can be written as acetic acid CH3COOH plus you can write water, which is equal to here acetate ions, that is CH3COO minus plus here H plus. It can be written as H plus, that is H3O plus. Then see here, after dissociation, concentration of acetic acid is considered as a 1 minus alpha, and here concentration of CH3COOH minus is considered as alpha, and here alpha. See, equilibrium concentrations considered as a 1 minus alpha into C. Here equilibrium concentration for acetate ions, that is alpha into C, and equilibrium concentrations for H3O plus, that is alpha into C. So you can write here alpha is equal to square root of Ka by C. You know that Ka formula, Ka is equal to alpha square C. So by considering this equation, alpha is equal to square root of K by C. Here K value is given as a 1.8 into 10 raised to minus 5. Again here concentration is given, that is 0.1. So you can take its square root. So you can get here 1.8 into 10 raised to minus 5 divided by 0.1. So again see here, this will be written as square root. This can be written as square root of 1.8 into square root of 1.8 into 10 raised to minus 2. Then square root of 1.8 is considered as a 1.34. Square root of 1.8 is considered as a 1.34. Once again see here, the calculate concentration of H3O plus, that means CH plus ions in 0.1 mole per dm cube of solution acetic acid. Mostly you know that acetic acid is a weak acid. It is dissociated as acetate ions as well as H3O plus, that is H plus ions. Then equilibrium concentrations is considered as 1 minus alpha into C. Here alpha into C, H plus, that is alpha into C. Again see here, you know that the Oswald dilution law, by considering for the weak acid K is equal to alpha square C. By rearranging this equation, alpha is equal to square root of K by C, which is equal to here 1.8 into concentration of OH 10 raised to minus 5 divided by 0.1. So here you can cancel 10 raised to minus 1 into 10 raised to minus 1 upside, that is 10 raised to minus 4, and square root of its 10 raised to minus 2. So square root of 1.8 is considered as a 1.34. So again see here, you will get the value of alpha. Again see here, you have to calculate the concentration of H plus ions, concentration of H3O plus, and this concentration of H3O plus can be calculated concentration of H3O plus can be calculated alpha into C. Alpha into C. So the value of alpha is mainly considered as here 1.34 into 10 raised to minus 2 and concentration of C is given as a 0.1. So it is considered 1.34 into 10 raised to minus 3. Okay, thank you.